In this tutorial, I will present to you how to find the range of a grouped data. But before now, I believe you already know how to find the range of an ungrouped data. Take note that ungrouped data does not have interval, right? Let's assume we have a set of scores like 2, 5, 3, 1. This is an ungrouped set of scores. The reason is because it does not have interval, right? So to find the range of this ungrouped set of data, it is very simple. Just say that your range is equal to the biggest score is 5. So you have 5, then minus the smallest score is 1. So you have 1. And the range is equal to 5 minus 1 will give us 4. Okay, so 4 is the range. Let's take the second example, example 2. Assuming we have a set of ungrouped scores like 2, 1, 3, and 0. And you want to find the range of this ungrouped data because it does not have interval. How do we go about it? It's very simple. We say that the range is equal to the biggest score, which is 3, minus the smallest score, which is 0. And that will be equal to 3 minus 0 will give us 3. So the range for these two ungrouped data are 4 and 3 respectively. But assuming that we want to find the range of a grouped set of data, let's go into it anyway. We have example 1 here that says find the range of the data in the table below. So the first column is about your exam scores. And these exam scores, you cannot easily fathom or predict the individual scores here because they are in interval. Just like, unlike what we have here, we have individual scores 2, 5, 3, 1, but coming here, they are in interval. You cannot easily predict the individual scores here. So how do we find the range of a grouped data of this form? It is very simple to do. The formula is giving us the range of grouped data, and that is equal to the midpoint maximum interval. The midpoint maximum interval minus the midpoint minimum in short is just min, okay? Minimum interval, okay? So this is the basic formula for finding the range of grouped data, which is midpoint maximum interval minus the midpoint minimum interval. First thing first, we must dictate what our maximum interval is all about. What is our maximum interval? So coming to this table, this is our maximum interval because that is the highest or the biggest interval we have, right? Then what is our minimum interval? Minimum interval, that is very simple as well. That is the smallest interval we have. If you think there is another smallest interval more than this one, you can select it and drop your answer in the comment section. But by the little knowledge I have, I believe your own is big knowledge, right? This is the smallest what? Minimum interval. Why this is the biggest or the maximum interval, okay? So we want to find the midpoint of the maximum interval. Since we already know that this is the maximum interval, what is the midpoint of this maximum interval? Remember how to find the midpoint of a given interval? Just add the two intervals, saying 91 plus 100, then divide it by 2. Very simple, right? So with our calculator, we have 91 plus 100, and that will give us 191, okay? then we divide it by 2. It will give us 95.5. So the midpoint here for the maximum interval is 95.5. Then minus the midpoint minimum interval. This is the minimum interval. Let's find the midpoint of this minimum interval. Remember how to find the midpoint? Add 51 to 60 by saying 51 plus 60. Okay, so I have 51 plus 60. That will give me 111. Then divide it by 2. Okay, divide it by what? 2. So we have 55.5. So minus 55.5. So 95.5 minus 55.5, let's know what we shall have. 95.5 minus 55.5, that will give me 40. Therefore, the range of this given grouped data is equal to 40. That is very simple, right? So I guess you've understood how to find the range of a grouped data. If you found this video useful and you really understood what I've taught you, just try to solve this as well. Example 2, which says find the range of the data in the table. So solve this and drop your answer in the comment section. Don't forget, this is your friend Israeli Maths Concept. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember to reshare my video. And as well, remember to follow me on Facebook. See you next time. Don't forget to reshare my videos. Goodbye.